Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are unlikely to ever return to the royal family, as the Duchess of Sussex appears to have her sights set on a political career in the US, a royal expert told Express.co.uk. Meghan Markle and her husband Prince Harry are set to make their first joint public appearance since the Queen's Platinum Jubilee last month. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who kept a low profile during the nationwide celebrations, are heading to New York from their home in Montecito, California for a very special occasion. Harry will deliver a speech to the United Nations during the informal gathering of the UN General Assembly next Monday, which is also Nelson Mandela Day. The duo are said to have been keen to honor Mr. Mandela since visiting his widow Graça Machel in 2019 during their visit to South Africa. Harry, 37, and Meghan, 40, previously attended the UN General Assembly in September 2021, but they did not take part in the speeches. The confirmation of the prince's keynote address comes after Meghan positioned herself closer to the political arena, as she voiced her concerns over the U.S. Supreme Court's decision to overturn the 1973 Roe v. Wade ruling. During a conversation with feminist Gloria Steinem for Vogue magazine, the Duchess urged people who are scared about the ripple effect of the Supreme Court's decision to channel that fear into action and head to the ballot in November, when Americans will cast their votes in the midterms elections. The interview suggests that Meghan's interests lie well away from the royal family, according to Professor Pauline McLaren, who claimed that it is very unlikely that the Sussexes would ever return to the firm, particularly if the Duchess continues to strive for political success. The author and professor of marketing and consumer research at Royal Holloway University told Express.co.uk, there were rumors that they, Harry and Meghan, might have a sort of part-time role to play, or that they might link back to the royal family. But I feel as though Meghan is making it pretty clear that she's interested in the political activism side. Her latest interview, for example, with Vogue magazine in tandem with Gloria Steinem, on the recent ruling on abortion. So I think that Harry and Meghan's interests, well, certainly Meghan's interests, lie well away from the royal family, so I can't see them coming back anytime soon. Professor McLaren, who co-wrote Royal Fever, The British Monarchy and Consumer Culture, continued, it is very unlikely that they will ever return if Meghan is going to get more involved in political activities and lobbying, and there's always rumors that she's interested in even standing as a candidate at some stage. So all of that seems to me that the interests of Harry and Meghan are really quite removed from the royal family, so it's beginning to look less likely that they could have a role. The Duchess has been tipped by various commentators and royal watchers to be interested in a more active role in U.S. politics since she and Harry stepped down from their positions as senior royals in 2020. While Meghan remained politically neutral during her time as a working royal, following her and Harry's shock exit, she voiced her view on the importance to vote ahead of the U.S. presidential elections that saw Joe Biden draw close to Donald Trump's presidency. Prince Harry may need to return to the royal family to take pressure off the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, a royal expert has claimed. Tina Brown, author of The Palace Papers, Inside the House of Windsor: The Truth in the Turmoil, said the current form of the monarchy is looking a bit skeletal as it wasn't meant to lose Andrew and Harry. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex stepped down as senior members of the royal family in 2020 and moved to California in the U.S. to pursue other projects. They briefly returned to the U.K. last weekend with their children, Archie, 3, and Lilibet, 1, for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations. Prince Andrew was relieved of his duties as a working royal after a sexual assault case was brought against him in the U.S. by Virginia Giuffre, who claimed the royal assaulted her when she was a teenager. The case was settled out of court and Andrew has consistently denied these claims. Speaking on Guardian's podcast Today in Focus, Brown said, "It's looking a bit skeletal, because they weren't supposed to be losing Andrew or Harry, so a bit of a problem slimmed-down monarchy at the moment. I think there is a great effort to try to make everybody focus on the heir, Charles, and William and Kate. But there is a lot of pressure on that. I think there is excessive pressure on the Cambridges at the moment to be essentially taking up the slack for both Harry and Andrew. And I do think at a certain point they are going to need Harry back, particularly probably after the Queen dies, because he was an asset. Probably after